Video spawns, are they even worth it? This video will show all 10 steps in the video spawn, and by the end of the video we will be able to decide if watching random ads for a chance to spawn a high cost, super rare piece of armor or equipment is even worth it. So, I think the best way to look at this is with the old pros and cons list. To start, cons, I would say most notably is the time consuming, or how time consuming the whole process is. It takes at least 30 seconds for each video to watch, or each ad to watch, and you have to watch at least 5 of them just to get one spawn. So that's approximately 2.5 minutes of watching garbage ads that you don't have any interest in, wasting your time. And someone argued that, you can be doing something else more productive, like getting gems through events or doing other things worth your time rather than watching videos. Next, you're not always going to get a good spawn. Even after making it to the 10th step, there's still a good chance of walking away with a whole bunch of clutter. We can't forget that it's Unison League, and any whale out there listening to this knows what I mean by that. Another con is that it's bugged. So many times I finish all 5 ads, and when I finish and I press the spawn button, it just freezes, and then it forces me to restart the app, and that makes the whole process even more time consuming, thus making that whole first con even worse than what it is. So that's all the cons that I can think of for now. I'm sure that there's more out there, but we'll move on to the pros. The first pro that sticks out to most people, I believe, is that it's free. For free-to-play players, this is really important because everyone knows how hard it was in the past, especially to obtain gems. Once you finish all the levels in the main story, it's very difficult to get gems. The best way to do it, obviously, is through the guild battles once a day, but it's only 1 gem a day, and over an amount of time, it takes a while, especially when most spawns these days cost at least 30 gems to 80 gems just for the first spawn. The next pro I would have to say is that it gives you great loot for infusions. Although you may walk away with a bunch of clutter, like I said earlier, you may also have a chance to get some things that are good for infusions for the armors that you have already set in your gear list. And it's also good for crossplay. You may also get some good armor that you need to use to boost the gear score and the other classes that you have or just started to have to build. I would say the next pro is that it gives you plenty of resources for augmentation or reforge. In fact, a couple of steps include a guaranteed SSR augmentation or reforge source or material. The next pro that I have listed, it's not so much a pro for me because I don't really care too much for it, but it gives you plenty of cosplay material if you're into that type of thing. If you like trying on different costumes or wielding different type of swords or weapons, then this is for you. This will help you get more variety in your gear list or in your inventory. And finally, my last pro that I have listed here is it's a great way to start the game. If you're brand new to the game, if you just started, you just downloaded the app, then I would say this is something you need to do, because regardless of what the cost is of the SSR or super rare item that you do get, it's worth it when you're just starting out. Whether it's a 21 cost or 25 cost, if you're brand new, any type of ultra rare item that you could potentially have is worth having. Even if it's one of those super rare items that can be augmented and reforged into an ultra rare, they're not very good, but if you're just starting, it's good for you because it's a start and it'll be the foundation for this game, and you'll soon learn how hard it is to even find an ultra rare in this game. So there you have it. That's my pros and cons list, and you got to see firsthand what all 10 levels look like, or all 10 steps, if you will, look like for the video spawns and results. In the process, I got, and of those SSR gear pieces, one of them I reforged into a 30 cost, and the other one I reforged into a 29 cost, and the last 2 I reforged into a 24 cost ultra rare gear piece. So, after reviewing the pros and cons list, I would say that it's worth it. So, thanks for watching, and comment below, and do you think that video spawns are actually worth it?